Good evening and welcome. Good evening. Hi, people. And welcome. Alright, there we go. Make sure I mute myself. God, I think an echo was about to start. Ooh, wait. There's something new. There's this new thing that says returning chatter. So I can... let me see. Nope, I guess it's all set up. I don't have to do anything. Cool. So what's up, folks? I hope things are good. Alright, stop spamming my chat. I mean, it really is kind of funny, but I also dig the fact there's a unicorn with a band hammer. Too bad Minnie Mice are here. Oh my god. Ventril. Ventril is an old friend of mine who used to play WoW with me. And I'm sorry I haven't been on WoW, but this is part of why. I haven't been... Oh, and I do know you posted. I do show and tell in here, so I know you posted something in Discord. Ventril of the Necrons. Good night, Pete the Hydrator. Pete the Hydrator, for the record, for those who don't know, is overseas, where it's 5 or 6 hours later than it is here, which is what, like 2 a.m.? I don't even know how he could make it. Alright, so I'll take a shot. So I'll take the shot from the shot glass from my lovely gift that I got from Crimson's wife. And decided I better put to use. Thanks for the bit. A bit. I always told you should do 2 bits because, you know, shave and haircut 2 bits. Alright, so here's 2. Here's 2. The Trevor Project. Oh my gosh. The Trevor Project fundraiser for the Fabulous Marines. We hit our goal. So I gotta figure out who is gonna get the honors of actually dyeing my hair purple. Or part of it purple. So I'll match Zelly. I will match the actual Zelly with, sort of, with purple hair. Actually, I drink to all of you who contributed to this fundraiser. It got me to $500. I still can't believe it. So, Ventril, gonna be there. Yeah, I'm excited. I gotta go back and look. I've been busy. Work has been nuts. Someday, I still have the WoW account. Someday I plan on going back to it. By the way, that was a hydrate for Beat the Hydrator, because that's what he does. Oh, well, thanks for following. Well, if you're on Saturday, I'm going to be doing it right. So I know this one looks unfinished. I'm just going to leave it. Oh, God, it's a friendly pyro. It's one of my fellow Fabulous Marine members. I know the feeling. I work maybe normal hours, but I mean, I've had so much work the last... Well, it got better when we hired someone, then he had a heart attack. He's in the hospital getting a bypass, I think today. So we're back to being by myself. So work is nuts. Friendly Pyro! Hello, and thank you. Oh my god, thank you for the raid. Here, let's first do... I do paint, by the way, Ventril. Alright, so first of all, if you're on my stream already, you do not follow Friendly Pyro, please follow him. He's awesome. And said he's another one of the member. God, I have one shot. That should not friggin' kill me. I have one shot. That's it. I'm not that much of a lightweight. Friendly Pyro is also doing Fabulous Marines. If you want, please post what you're doing tonight. Of course, the usual. How was your stream? I hope it was I mean, you were mini painting, right? How could it ever be bad if you're mini painting? Oh, they, them. Sorry. Yeah, thank you for clarifying. I always appreciate that. And if I forget, it's because I'm old and senile, not because it's a meant disrespect. So, what were you finished? Wait a minute. You're the one, I believe you're another one like me who's not going to be finished. So, how's it going on your pieces, or was it? So it's really good. Finished up in the shadows, touch-ups of the pinks and blues. Do you have a picture that you can... I mean, it doesn't have to be what you did tonight, because obviously you just got here. Do you have a picture you want to link? Because I would love to show it off. Because that thing, you're doing the bust, right? Which, if I remember right, and it's amazing. There's a bunch of you. There's a bunch of Fabulous Marines. Oh, thank you. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Yes, you are doing that. That piece is amazing. Alright, so what am I doing here? I'm going to Streamlabs, and I am going to do a little show and tell. I'll add it to the show and tell list, too, because I'll do a show and tell list. So there it is. It is your trans pride flag, and it is absolutely, it's beautiful. The blends are so well blended. The shadows and highlights are so well blended. It looks so good, and those colors are so spot on. I love them. I love them so much. It's a great piece. So let's see. I gotta keep going back, isn't it? Oh my gosh! That is so killer. Oh, I'm gonna get that out of the way because everybody can see that. That's so good. But you, I believe, just like me, yeah. It said, whoops, Olivia, get out of this. He is wonderful. He is just an awesome piece. I will say, pretty much everything I've seen in the gallery, never mind pretty much, everything I've seen in the Friendly Marines, oh my god, what is wrong with me today? Fabulous Marines gallery is just, the work has been so beautiful. But hey, you're in the same club I am, where neither one of us are going to be done by tonight or tomorrow. I know, right? Everyone's work has been fabulous. Hey. But actually, it's true in this case. Not only is it the Fabulous Marines, but the work has been fabulous. It's been just awesome. And I've really enjoyed being on that Discord and checking out what everyone's been doing. But I was going to say, I know you must be planning on finishing it. And, it's just going to be in July. Just like me. I got it put together. And by the way, just so this is the Marine now. It will be finished. I will obviously finish painting it. But for $5 to the Trevor project, you can have me paint an area of it, like in some wacky way, or you can dictate the color. Wacky ways meaning things like hold the paintbrush in my teeth, or backwards, or with oven mitts, or paint it with a really large brush. Stupid things like that, all for a great cause. Be careful about that. I think next week I might take a break to work on another project, at least for a couple of days. What I find happens when I do that is I never get back to it. So I tend to try to finish, but you know what? That may totally work for you. I can totally understand, because it has been a month-long road on these things, and you said 52 hours on that. But it's so worth it. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And the last time I painted the back side of the guitar on this guy. And off stream, I glued them together. I did a pretty good job considering I had to glue 1, 2, 3, 4 parts on there. Yeah. Oh yeah, sorry, that went out of camera range, but right, this little thing here. So, I'm so glad you decided to drop in. And I said, I'm even more glad you had pictures. And I can't wait. I hope they leave that Discord going and so that people can post stuff they didn't have finished yet in there later. Because I really want to see. Although I think I do follow you on... I follow you somewhere. I'm pretty sure I follow you on like either like Twitter or Instagram or something. And if I don't, I guess I gotta hunt you down. But I'm pretty sure I do. Otherwise, hopefully, I'll either catch it on your stream or when I have time to pop by. Which can be difficult. Alright, I'm busy sitting here trying to figure out what paint I'm using. You've got a few projects. Yeah, you know what? I do too. I was 1.5 Heroes from Mice and Mystics. That's a great set. That's a good game. And those have been taking about 2 streams apiece. Let's see. I have the one I'm going to jump to when I finish this. I'm going to finish him first. I'm going to go back to painting Pike. Shut up, Crimson. I'm going to go back to painting Pike, which I was starting to do some non-metal metallic on that armor. And I got to add gold to it and such. I have, what else did I have? Oh, other projects that I put aside. I was doing the high rollers from Reapers, so I have these guys still to paint. And the little D6 familiar. These are all things I plan on getting back to, but it's been a long time since I did those high rollers. You after all, you know what? Thank you so much, Friendly Pyro. I adore you. I adore everybody in the Fabulous Marine group. And I found so many great streamers, including you. So thank you so much for everything you did too. And you know, I'm still astonished. I set up a goal and I made it with my little rinky-dink stream, and I'm just pleased I can help out. So love you. All right, so. What I'm gonna do, maybe I'll work on the arms. I don't know, what do I work on? Nah, screw it, I'm gonna work on the guitar. So I did the back last time, now I gotta do the front. So, oh yeah, so Bintrol, of course, I am link friendly as you saw there. I'm gonna, I do show and tell, which I show everything that came in on Discord under the work in progress, the finished minis, and the 3D printing. I do show and tell that once a stream. But if you have anything that you put out there, you can always put it on there too, and I'll open it up and I'll leave it for show and tell. Alright, so I paint, so this is going to be the person. I know it's supposed to be a man. No female space marines, right? Well, it's a noise marine. Could that be female? So now I'm not going to paint all of the guitar, the front side, because this is a bi-pride. This is a bi-pride marine, noise marine. So I'm doing the pinks, the pink, blue, and magenta. So I want to do that in the front. Actually, wait, no, I am going to paint part of this front gold. It's the flames I'm going to paint the bicolors. Everything else is going to be gold. Kind of like the man with the golden gun. No mini painting double feature tonight because Gareth had to, go and... How dare he take a vacation? I know I did end up assembling, and I probably should have left it as sub-assemblies for the time being, but I wanted to get it together. So, alright, so the things that I'm going to mention to all you wonderful listeners. By the way, hello if you came in with the raid. A little intro of myself. My name is Carol. I've been a commissioned mini painter. I've been painting for about 20 years. I've been playing D&D and other such RPGs for about 30. I started in 2nd ed. And I said I used to play World of Warcraft. I didn't stop too long ago. It was this year. Oh no, it was last year, but I did start it. I was playing at the beginning of the year, and it was just because I got too busy. I kind of want to go back. Especially be a bolter bitch instead. Oh yes. Yeah, like yeah, your entire army. You have multiple armies. Multiple armies, Crimson, that are Space Marines. But I like playing in 7 games. So right now we have Necrons represented because Bintril plays Necrons, Crimson plays Blood Ravens and Grey Knights, and I'm setting up an Orc army. I don't have anything painted, but I've got a bunch assembled. That's what I have time to do. And no, I'm not going to stop playing in 7 games. I think part of it was I sort of decided I wanted to make mini painting a real focus. What the hell happened there? It's like a part that got dinged. I mean, it's in the back, but still. I think it has to do with when I was gluing it. Get that darn right. Daga daga daga. So when did you decide to get into 40K? Assuming, yeah, it's going to be 40K because it's Necrons. When did you decide to get in and start doing that? Hi, Cyrus! Oh, so as I mentioned, on Saturday I'll be streaming at 12:30 and it's giveaway day. So I said, I will... Even if he's not finished on Saturday, I will finish painting up the Space Marine. I said I'm just leaving it open in case anyone else wants to spend $5 on the Trevor project to have me paint a section of it. And then Saturday I'm giving it away. It will come to you, whoever wins it, when I actually finish painting them. Then the other thing I'm giving away, for those of you, especially mini painters, are 2 of these. Well, I'll just show it like this. 2 of these, they're handles. The painting ends like I got here. That Cyrus, who just popped in, he printed these out, and in purple. So, he actually has one, and he uses it. I won't even get to keep one, because I got 2, and I wanted to give them both away. And I hit all my goals, so everything gets given away. And the last part, of course, is that at some point, I gotta find someone to help me dye my hair purple because I hit $500. I'm still can't believe it. Alright, so. Well, from beginning like April last year, I've been doing it when I can. That's fair. I think that's what we all do now. We do things when we can. And things are busy. But, yeah, Crimson's right. I do play in 7 not just D&D, but 7 tabletop RPGs. Once in a while, play Pathfinder 2. That's the one I really am not doing right now, but not because I don't want to, because my other 7 games just aren't Pathfinder 2. Alright, so let's see. I'm gonna grab... Nope, that's not the purple. The purple, I think, is in my bag. Da, 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 da. I didn't realize you moved to... Oh, wait. Wait, I do know you moved to North Carolina. You moved there a long time ago, right? No, wait, it's not in that pocket. It's in this pocket. I put my paints in a bag. Because I'm taking them with me to work on a bunch of Koboldies. Oh, no, never mind. I forget where you were. I'm dumb. I forget where you were before then. But yeah, I mean, I kind of out of principle don't do that because my work is we're got a bit of a staff shortage. Well, no, I remember you in Michigan, but didn't you move, or did she move to you? Right. Mississippi, I remember, was Mississippi. I know, it's been a friggin' really long time since we've talked, Vitril. You probably have a lot you could tell me to catch up on. But, you know, as I said, things are crazy. But yeah, it's with me, it's my TTRPG addiction. So I play Pathfinder 1. I've got a couple of APs there. I'll be playing one of those tomorrow night. I've got D&D 5e and Vampire. Those are the systems I play part of that 7. And it's over 2 weeks. It's not 7 games a week. I don't think I could do that. So the hands are going to be... Alright, so... This is I'm pulling out the purple. The hands are going to be blue. So the next section, since I got the purple on, I might as well use it. Oh god, I'm never finishing this tonight. And sorry, I always go off. I hate the fact I can't stay on. Actually, I should move everything up. That might help. I move my camera around all the time, so... But yeah, I really love it. I have got some great friends I play with. I actually stream one of those games. One of those games is streamed on YouTube, and the other one you can find on, it's a podcast. And the podcast is called Hicks Grid Heroes, and the stream is called Murder Hobo Inc. I'm not kidding. We are a bunch of murder hobos. Although, I think on the 5e meets, what the hell is it? Called Cthulhu campaign, that is, I do not know what's wrong with me tonight. I swear to God, there should be nothing wrong with me tonight. I'm a little tired, but... But yeah, it's 5e meets Call of Cthulhu. And it's a Sandy Peterson color. Look at the rules. Why is that so hard to say? I don't get it. Which I will say, as I've been saying right along here, it's a very solid rule set. I like it. Alright, so that's going to be the purple section there. And then there is his other arm. It's like warm in here too, I think. Painting that crack. Oh, and one other thing, Bintril, this is all new too. My glasses. So, guess what mini painting showed me was the fact that I needed drugstore readers to, and now I need them to actually read. But for a while there, I just kind of needed them for painting. And believe it or not, it was when I could no longer see eyes, and I realized, well, there goes the vision, because I'm over 50. I did manage to get to about 48 before I needed them to paint. And now I just need them all the time. It's makes me sad. So one of these arms I'm going to paint bi-colors and the other I'm going to paint the rainbow. That's how I know I'm not finishing this tonight. I'll probably do this arm, the right one, the bi side, and the left side, his left, not mine, the rainbow. That's gonna drive me nuts. Oh, well, I'll probably fix that off stream. Actually, I think I'm gonna keep going up this arm a little bit more. One other thing, Bintril, if you're still there, if you have any painting questions, don't hesitate to ask. Either here or on Discord. No, there's a bunch of painters on Discord actually that will be happy to help too. One, that's not my stream, right? I hope my sound's okay, because sound is like my sound is like my antithesis. You can hear me, you can hear me calling your name, but I just want to let you know, if you have any painting questions, please ask. That goes for anybody out there. Oh, okay, good. That goes for anybody out there. That's it. I have some new people listening, which is great. You're looking at my numbers. A lot of you are still here, so as I said, welcome. If you have any questions for me, pretty much these are sort of ask me anythings. You guys can all ask me anything. Guys, girls. Oh, guys, gals, non-binary pals. I love that. I love that statement. And as I said, Saturday we'll be doing some giveaways. You will need to be a follower, and you'll need to be here because you have to you'll have to enter. So I'm going to do it through Streamlabs. And as I said, that stream is at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. It's early in the afternoon here in the U.S. because I've got a bunch of friends who were overseas. And this is their sleepy time. So I think that little thing is going to be black because that's like, this little thing in there is like the, I sort of picture it as rubber. That's so the elbow bends. The other things I have going, in terms of like promotion type stuff, if people sub with me for a year, well, now subscriptions are gonna be a little more fun too. But if you sub with me for a year, I'll paint you something. I do have a couple things I gotta do, and they're next on my list of individual projects. I do need to finish one single mini on that front for a commission, and then I'm going to work those in. Starting with the Ball GM's commission, or well, it's not commission. He had me pick whatever I wanted to do. And then I will probably do Crimson. Yeah, it's a rubber undersuit. Oh yeah, yeah. And I always imagine it black, so. I'm just gonna paint this all. So, oh, by the way, yeah, how is subs getting more fun? Maybe I gotta push this back a little bit. Sometimes it takes me a minute to adjust my camera here till I'm somewhat happy with it. So, I really did kind of have fun. I don't think so. Did you ever see the high quality CG arming a space marine video? Yes! No, I did. That was really good. Yeah. I did see that. That was really cool. But the more fun thing, when you sub, you also, I'm going to have something like that Space Marine. That I have people pick silly ways for me to paint it. I think that was that was a lot of fun. I'm going to do that. When you sub, I'm going to pick something that you can dictate how I paint it. It can be crazy. As crazy as you want, as long as it doesn't get me banned off Twitch. And then what happens when we fill it in, no matter how long it takes, I'll give it away to one of my subscribers. To be fair, they paid for it, so it should be one of them that gets to keep it. There's a tube right there. It's probably a little tube they painted magenta. I'll probably paint it something else. So that's basically like the promotional stuff. But hey, if I ever get to 50 subs, I'll actually give away something at that point too. But I'm not holding my breath. And honestly, subbing is, it's nice, but I just want people to chat. I love talking to people. It makes me feel like I'm at a convention. This magenta is a little translucent. Oh no. That's gonna be too late. Problem is everything's so close quarters here that hitting the areas I've already done. That is a very real prospect. Although, because it's kind of in shadow, it's probably just as well I go in there and kill some of that highlight. There we go. Oh, right. Actually, you're right. Come on, get in there. I think that looks like a chain. I'm gonna put some gold bits on top of him too, so. I did want the guitar to be shinier gold. I might go with this more, which I believe was Reaper's Pirate Gold. Oh, I gotta fix that too. Where is my light purple? New card, yes! New. You know what though, I find I'll just go into my game store and pick them up whenever they're in there, because they'll be in there at some point. Even if everything gets sold in the pre-order, they'll be in my friendly local game store. Where is my light? There it is. So just people know, one of the things I like to say is that mistakes are only mistakes if you leave them in the final if you leave them in the final product and you call it done. But otherwise, it's just part of the process. Touching up is always, 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 always an option. I'm gonna go a little lighter. In spite of the fact this being a GW project, I'm using Reaper paints on this. I basically take this Sorcerer's Mix and I'm Sorcerer's Mist and mix it in with a bit of Wild Violet to make that lighter purple. Yep, I mean, yeah, I was going to say, you can pre-order them this weekend. Yeah, and they'll be out in 2 weeks. If you want to guarantee you're going to get them in 2 weeks, pre-ordering would be the smart thing. But in my case, I probably will just wait till they come out. If I even need them. I'm not even 100% sure I need them. I don't mind killing what I've got first. It's really hard to get in there. You know, that's what he said. I know the phrase is that's what she said, but there are times when it seems more appropriate. Actually, maybe I'll do the borders. Maybe I'll do them the light purple. Yeah, that might be cool. I was thinking I wanted something in there that's matches the rest of the chest piece. Like I said, I won't be too far from being done tonight. You want the new purples. Well, good, because you should always want purples. Purple, the best color. I will fight anyone on that. Bintrol, I think, actually knows kind of sort of the origin of where me and purple, me loving the purple came from. He knows totally where that came from, because it came from Zelly. It just kind of became a thing. Yeah, I'll just paint that back there, this light purple too. I think that'll look really nice with the bi flag in there, and I think it'll look nice with the rainbow too. Sorry, the correct answer. Wait, what? I'm confused. Sorry, the correct answer is hawk turquoise. Wait, is that the best? No, purple is the best color. Hi, Jotun. How are you tonight? I told you I'll fight you if you don't say purple is the best color. This is my stream. I can do that, right? Fished up a project, so that's good. Yes, it's... Whoa. Hey, don't do that. I know, I gotta turn this way. This sticks out too far, so it ends up whacking this... the hand rest that I never ever use. Maybe I should just rip the thing off. But yeah, it's always good when you get something done and off your list. And even better when you get paid for it. So oh, I gotta do the inside of that. That'd be good. Yep, that'd be really good. I figure I'm either 200 or 300 out from having my Disney trip totally paid for, which I am using commission money, and we're using our birthday money. We got some money for our anniversary. And come on. Yes, I know. It would have been a lot easier if I just... I think that is right. Okay, so... I think I'm about 200 or 300 left. And I have way more than that amount of work to do. Yep, I know I'm clipping that, but that's fine. I haven't painted it yet. I will. I totally will paint that. So I don't remember if I told this story on Monday. But I have one of the best things. So I was at a convention over the weekend called PortCon, Maine. And I run a mini painting table where people can come over and try their hand at painting a mini. It's for fun. And it's to introduce people to the hobby so they don't have to spend the money on it unless they're sure they want to get into it. And maybe they'll find their passion. Well, someone came back to that table. He painted something several years ago. That's been at least, I know it's been over 3. It's probably a lot longer than that. He painted, and it wasn't really even a mini. It was like those plastic tubes that have animals or monsters in them. Tell you the truth, those weren't bad to actually use for painting. They are plastic. You should seal it when it's done because it will chip off. But he came back and said to me that not only, and he brought pictures, not only now is he like a painter about that's on the same level as like I am. Okay, well, he may be better. Who knows? He's really good at it. He's also doing events. Oh, 6 years. That's right. Thank you. So 6 years ago at PortCon, Maine, he came in and painted up in Biddy, and then he took up the hobby. Every once in a while, I'll get somebody who comes back and says that, but it's not just that he did that. He's also doing that same event at a store and at his home with his friends. Because he wants to do the same thing I do and share his passion. He loved the idea of doing it. And he literally took my model of the cheapy paints and the brushes and stuff. And he just joined the Discord. So I said at some point when I have free time, I'm going to add a couple channels. And one is for him that he kind of requested too, which is for terrain. I also need to add Orc Paint Shop into the bot for the for streamers. Okay, Mr. Lurky Lurk. Actually, that's part of the guitar strap I'm seeing. They just painted purple. What are you talking about? I do have time. I run events. I mean, the only thing I could think they'd do is I'd add one more event at my local gaming store in town. And I think I could do it if I do it like one Tuesday night a month. So this is Reaper's Clear Magenta. And anybody who's used it, you know, it is sort of, it is translucent. So, you have to go over it a few times if you want to leave it the pure magenta. And I want to leave it pure magenta. It's a good color, and it's meant to mix with other colors. But I just really love this shade. It's almost as good as purple. Almost. Alright. See you in a couple minutes, Jotun. It's actually getting warm in here. I don't want to put the AC on. That's noisy. Alright, so still finding things to get a touch up. Touching up is easy. The way I look at touching up is it's easy. I don't have to think too much about it. What time is it? It is 9:20. Wow, it's 9:27. I started it there. So about an hour in. Alright, you know what? I'm going to take a break and we're going to do a little show and tell. So, those of you new on the stream, basically I have a Discord server, and although I invite any of you out there, whether you've ever been here or not, if you have anything you'd like to share with everyone here, and it's on social media or something that you can post a link that I can get to, I am link friendly. So, but I love to do this. I love to see what my people and my Discord family are doing. So I'm going to pull up Discord first. And I'll also reshare what the Friendly Pyro did. What they've been up to. Oh, there's something in Cute Critters. I could share that too. You know, somehow I didn't even realize that I saw all that chat about... So I have a Painting of Ice column. I didn't realize that was my channel. Basically, it was somebody who was trying to strip paint off of... Actually, if anybody in chat knows, that'd be great, because I haven't tried it. I've been trying to remove the primer from WizKid Minis using Simple Green, a product here in the US that has the best paint remover that doesn't hurt the models, but does not cut through whatever they prime them with. So many tiny details curb. Anybody who out there on chat who uses WizKid Minis, have you ever stripped a mini before, and what did you use to successfully do it? Alright, so we'll go to 3D printing. Alright, oh my god, Cyanus! Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. Cyanus! Cyanus is printing up this incredible Miku. It's going to be 5'2", so it's only going to be 2 inches shorter than me. He's got one of his wee ones in there for scale, and she's just missing the bottom of her left leg and her foot, and her hair. I forget how many, he said like 16 different prints or something for her hair. And he's basically making this for to bring to another anime con, which is a con I staff at, and he'll paint it up and everything, and people will be able to take pictures with her. I think that is such an amazing project. And I'm all for it. But he's gone before and done 3D printing panels and such there. So that's been the big thing in 3D printing. If you're a 3D printer, please, by all means, share in there. Alright, so I think I did those two. Then my buddy Rocket Koopa is painting that guy, and you see the art. Oh, I meant to answer him. I was going to answer him. You do whatever you do. So he says, so telling by the art, the swishy white stuff here, in other words, this thing here, it's coming out good. I love the scythe, by the way. It's supposed to be a trail of blood, but he's not digging that. Doesn't know if he likes it and try to make it look like wind. That's possible. Alright, so this is another one. I wonder if he finished the Tiefling flute player. But this is another one from a band. We may go the way instead of printing the hair. Oh, really? I mean, go for it. If you think it works, go for it. Obviously, she does not have a base yet. But I think, and she's also a tiefling. So it's a tiefling band. These are incredible minis. I want a set of these. But so far so good. Just started that. Love it, love it, love it. Crimson just got this in. Like half hour ago. There's some more of his Grey Knights he's working on. Looking good. They're not actually, don't look like they're that far from being finished either. I believe I see the weapons and some of the little details have to be done, but that's pretty good. And probably the bases. So that's what I got in there for that. Finished models. Okay, so it is here. So Rathmore. Rathmore, who is the winner of the popular vote. Basically, we had under a month to paint a unit. And I'm like, this is it. I came in fourth. It was what it was. I couldn't quite pop the details and couldn't pop the highlights as much as I wanted to. This is just blocking base colors in on those gray knights. Okay, good point. But Rathmore won that contest. It was not even close. And I said, yeah, I knew he was going to win the moment I walked into the store before a vote was cast. His just had really eye-popping colors, and I knew I didn't get mine done enough to that level. So, you know, when it's a vote and people aren't picking up the minis yet, but his work is pretty top-notch. So, but I knew it. I knew he was going to win. And I knew it was his, because I know his style. He actually has done what I want to do, have a distinctive style. And he really does. So this is related. I love the little gem up there, actually. It's a great piece. He's a really good painter. He's also a streamer, too, so now and then. Oh, look at the back. I love it, love it, love it. Oh, and here's Bintrolls, or Boston. This is his Necrons. Oh my gosh, I don't know if he's still here. Bintrill, that is so super good. I love the colors you're putting on these guys too. Then again, there's purple in them, so those look so good. That Necron looks really good. What a cool color scheme. I am all for this. You have purple in your color scheme. That looks so good. Also, I think I remember when you posted the first few, I think your work has improved considerably since those first ones. Oh, there we go. There's a nice close-up. I keep seeing, like, the barrel, like, up towards the barrels, I keep seeing them done different ways. The way we did just the little orbs as glowy orbs and not the whole thing. But I've seen it like that, too, and I'm never sure which one is actually right. But I like it. It looks good. It's a nice pop of color. I think what I like is the fact, you know, of course you got the tubes here that are that color. I like how it just kind of carries it around. I don't know if you can do it. This is just a suggestion, and you could tell me to go screw. But I don't know if you could put it in the eyes. Just have that little tiny bit of that glowy color. It'll just keep your eye moving around the piece. The Flogo rods is... Oh, cool. With the clean... Yes, that's right. That's right. That's right. Oh, I forgot about those bars. Yes. That's the one thing I might add to it, is I would probably put it in his eyes just so that you have a little tiny bit of this color in the top, and it just helps carry your eye around the piece. And I also notice he's got this here too, so, because this is such an eye-popping color, you don't even need much. But I love, yeah, we did glowy eyes, we did, we made the rune glow, did that glowy color. His are more rusty looking. They're like a coppery color. Yeah, oh, wait, are they glowy? Oh, you know what? You're right. And I think, and I feel like you did even get around the eye socket with a little bit of that color, just really lightly, and I'll tell you the truth, probably a little more noticeable. Okay, I need to add more. It's probably a little more noticeable too when you're actually looking at the physical mini versus your picture, because cameras can kill stuff like that. Well, Crimson said, at least that's how I see them, they aren't my crons. But truth be told, it is a fun fact, and it is true. Normal Warzone probably have very faint glow. They aren't very smart. Ha ha ha! Well, there you go, Bintrill. You don't have to add anymore. It's all done. You do what I said. You do what you are the artist here, okay? I give suggestions at times, but honestly, you said you have a right to not take them and do what you want because said you're the artist. I just said I like to help, but I love this guy. This is also a better picture. It's a lot bigger. I'm looking, trying to read the name there. But I love this color scheme. My Noise Marine can hang out with you guys. And Tony Howell, oh yeah, by the way, that Mick Wright who made a comment said that is solid work. I know him. He's one of the guys that comes and paints at my painting party every so often. Tony Howell is, oh my god, he is such an amazing painter. So this is, and he is a Pathfinder player. So this is Linny, and this is actually Linny, the Pathfinder Druid iconic. I forget the name of the cat. Cat's got a name. It's a cool name, and I don't remember. Somebody who plays Pathfinder may know. I remember. Hey, at least I remember she's Linny. But I love this. Is just great work. He does so much great work. I wish I was as good as Tony. Something to strive towards. That's the thing is, you got to view it as it's something to strive towards if somebody is better than you. But don't ever feel like you're inferior or bad or anything because you're not as good as somebody else. Just keep pushing your art. Keep pushing your art. I love it though. It came out really good. So that's what I had. Oh wait, who snuck? Jonathan snuck something in there. Oh my gosh, what did you sneak in? Shoten, that's beautiful. Oh my gosh, that's gorgeous. I think I know what this is too. This is, it's a Warhammer piece for sure, right? Shoten, tell us about this piece. What is it? Maybe I'm wrong on it. Age of Sigmar has some things that kind of look like that. It is Age of Sigmar. Stormcast Eternal Evocator on a Draco Lion. They have some of the coolest mounts in that system. As I said, I have a complicated relationship with Games Workshop. I love their washes, their shading inks. I like the contrast. The regular paint can all friggin' just, ugh. But I use it. I use it when I'm working on an army. I will be using it for my works, no doubt. Because it keeps the colors uniform. But that's why I like the Noise Marine here. I use Reaper colors. Oh, I am a Reaper affiliate. So I do have a link. So if you like any of the paints, you can always ask me. Well, you can always ask me what I'm doing, what I'm using, what brushes I use. I am willing to share all my secrets because I want everyone to keep getting better. I want to learn off of you guys too. That is Jotun. That's beautiful. Pro Krill, yeah, Pro Krill. I've heard of it. I don't have any, and I know that is pretty good paint. Apparently, it's raining out. GW Metallics are pretty good and have very. That's true. The GW Metallics are pretty good, but I mean, still, Jotun. I mean, they're not just kind words. Your piece earned it. It's a gorgeous piece. I think my favorite thing on that piece is the blues you used on the Draco. What the hell is it called? Draco Lion. I love the blues. It's just, they are so gorgeous. So yeah, I mean, it's that Pro Curl I know makes great colors, but the ones I'm talking about for GW. I mean, even then, some of the metallics can be a little. Oh, that's thunder, even better. Better not lose my power. Hopefully, we won't lose our power. If I disappear after you see very bright flash, you'll all know what happened. So, but anyways, I was gonna say just the newer ones, actually older ones. I've got a really old Goblin Green here that I used to paint the base of that Space Marine. This paint's still good, but then I get these, and it goes bad after like 2 months, and they're not used. Well, these actually seem to be holding up alright, but we'll see when I open the bottles again. So, I don't like the fact that GW seems to be all about about making money and not much else. Wait, another thing. Oh, never mind. Ha, I see Lauren. Hey, Abitro, Lauren is in chat and on Discord chat saying, I guess that she has nothing to stand on. Oh God, they're making puns in there. All right, that is show and tell. Did anyone have anything else? I don't think so. Let me scroll back. I don't think so. All right. Oh wait, I did add the one more thing. So as I said, I like to do. We'll go back to him. This is it. This is Friendly Pyro's entry into the Fabulous Marines. They painted this. It's a trans Space Marine. It's a he pronouns, but looks like a she. And meaning that sometimes it's not real obvious what the pronouns are, I believe, is what they were going for here with this miniature. Or bust. It's a bust. I said, I love this. The execution of the trans flag on there is just, it's so good. I'm not sure. I wish I asked them about this, if that was going to stay white or if they were going to paint it blue. It could be white. But great job. This is just gorgeous. For those of you who did not see it earlier. And just, I love the back too. I love the striping here. It's so clean. And the blending from the dark to light. The cleavage here is the best example, actually, but I can see it a bit here on the pauldron. But this is where it's really noticeable, where you get the dark to light. Oh, I could see it there too. Just great job, absolutely great job. It's been a blessing to be on part of the Fabulous Marines and to see what everybody's been doing, and to do my own. Alright, so I guess I should get back to it. As I said, with the magenta, you do need to cover it a few times to make sure that, to try to hide things. If worse comes to worse and it's really annoying, just go back and paint it white. Also, I'm gonna add some white to this magenta for the highlights and such, like I did on the legs. I'm tired of clipping this. I am tired of clipping this. This time I can. Alright, I need to pull out some blue. At the very least, I'm going to try to get the arms done. Ears in blue. I want the ears in blue. There we go. That's what I've been base coating all the blues here. is with this lovely Ezrin blue. Oh, as I was saying though, yeah, I recently became a Reaper affiliate, which means basically I just really love Reaper so much that I kind of want to show them off. And I want to advertise them because I think they're arguably the best company out there. Really good customer service. They listen to you. If you actually need to get a hold of them, they do get back to you. It may take them a while, but they will get back to you. You did? Thank you so much. I know, you could go, they have a store and such there. You could always visit them. I don't know, they used to run like I don't know if they do it anymore. I don't really keep track of what goes on at the store. But I know they used to run like paint clubs and stuff out of there. Well, when Ann Forrester used to work for them, she would run a paint club there. I'm sorry. I mean, I wish, that's the only reason why I kind of wish I'd lived down there. I gotta fill that. I hate to say this. Where's my filler? So I fill stuff with green stuff. If I can remember where I put my green stuff. There it is. In my broken box. I've got like this huge spool. They tell you should take it out. It's probably true. You want to take it out and actually put it in an airtight container. But it still works. I do separate out the middle because where the green and the yellow touch, it does become hard. There's a joke there somewhere. So I'm just going to take some. At some point, I'm going to cut all this extra stuff off. Though I'd say this, the people that work there they're just terrific people. Used to know somebody who, she retired, but she used to live up around me, and she was friends with a mutual friend who runs our gaming convention. Crimson knows who I'm talking about. Actually, so I bet Sionis does too. Ms. Lisa. That would be Cheryl Storm. She used to live up here, and she used to come and run painting events and such at the con. Before I was sort of doing it, but there was one year basically where she was a Black Lightning rep. We wanted her instead of me because of her connection to Reaper. And then she liked it so much, she moved to Texas and became an employee of the company. And she retired, I think, a year or two ago. So, the biggest kick I got was the fact that one of my Reaper Bones Kickstarters came with where she wrote on the box, "Hi Carol," and she signed it, Cheryl. Right, I don't need a lot of green stuff. In fact, I made way too much green stuff, which is what happens. I just want to fill. I could have used the liquid green stuff probably, but I feel like the gap is just slightly too big. And I didn't wet my fingers, so. This is why I like the pokey tools, by the way. Pokey tools are really great for pushing green stuff around. Actually want to take out, I really just wanted the tiniest little amount to fill that space. So I got a little green stuff thing tonight. Because there was a small, they couldn't get all this to line up. Basically, the guitar strap lines up with this little piece here, which I need to go back over. And then the arm had to line up with the hand that was on here. And part of the hand actually, no, I don't think I need to do that. Part of the hand actually was attached to this, and I thought I pulled it off and ended up leaving some of the fingers behind. But so that's probably why it didn't totally line up, although it should have been this part that didn't line up, so go figure. And then I had to put this arm on and line it up to this little, this thing here had to line up to that. And then I had to put this piece on and had to line it up to the side of the guitar. And I had to line the strap up. There was a lot of lining up on this. Sorry, I'm getting off thinger. So then I had to line the strap up here to the back of that too. So there was a lot of lining up stuff on this. So the fact that only one little spot really I needed to fill in, I think is pretty miraculous. Alright. Now I can kind of paint around that. I got the blue out, so I'm gonna once again, I'm kind of doing what I did before. Typically the way I work, usually what I do is I will do an area and I'll complete it. So like if there was skin on this, I do all the skin and do all the shading and highlight, and then move on to an area of clothing, and then I do all that and so on and so forth until I hit all the areas. I find that it helps push me along, especially if it's coming out good. It makes me more want to finish it. Part of me is I'm sort of avoiding doing the guitar strings. Actually, I probably should paint that gold too. Because honestly, in the scheme of things, I'm not a big fan of painting instrument strings. It's interesting. I didn't think it was going to rain tonight. I thought it was going to rain, I want to say it's Friday. Actually, I can paint over the green stuff. Because this is a warm front. It's actually going to get hot. I'm already kind of warm in this room. It is weird. I find I can actually paint over wet green stuff. I don't know if anybody's really tried, but it seems to work. Yeah. Okay, so this little piece here is part of that, I don't know what it's called. I don't play guitar. I played a little acoustic guitar, but darn little. This is electric. Never played an electric. It's electric. Boogie, woogie, woogie. Yeah, I'll do that too. They can just be kind of plugged into the glove. Been a lot of work on this. At some point I'm gonna basically, June is over. But I'm going to keep working on this until it's done. I'm going to finish it. No matter how many more streams it takes. I'm not really sure how many more streams it's going to take, but clearly more than tonight. But I don't think it's going to take me that many more. I'm definitely fine with doing it on Saturday. Because that's what I said. I'm doing all the giveaways that are associated with the fundraiser I painted this for. Short to paint. Looks like I have a little chippage on the guitar string. You handle these, it's gonna happen. That's why I use a handle nowadays because it's more that it's for the streaming purposes than for I always like to hold them top and bottom, and I never used a handle. But because I started doing the stream and didn't want my hand to get in the way of the camera, now I've got a painting holder. I like it. I do like it. I'm glad I switched. But I spent many years not using one. And you don't have to, you just have to paint the areas you're holding last. Or you will rub off the paint. Alright, so trying to think of how I want to do this. Magenta blue. Magenta purple blue. Since the colors are on my palette, I might as well use them. Really, I was hoping a little bit to actually get some of this done over the weekend, but I was basically too busy painting. Yeah, I'll show it. Speaking of show and tell, I'll show it. At some point, maybe I should put pictures in my own Discord. This awesome Reaper minis. Yeah, I still do Reaper. Awesome Reaper minis wizard with a dragon. I love the figure, and I get to basically paint it however I wanted it. The person doing it just had it and said, "Oh, it'd be really cool if you paint it up, so I don't have to paint anymore." And then to flip it around, there's the back with the dragon built in on his cloak. So I love this mini. I'll admit, this one I'm gonna kind of be sad when I hand it over. I do have him painted. It would be really funny to go back and look at what I did originally because it was years ago. Let me. Still finding areas I need to paint over. Patchy boo. Oh, by the way, I don't know if anyone else has watched Stranger Things, but spoiler, sort of. The little sister who ended up taking over for her brother in the D&D game is a miniature painter. There's your spoiler for Stranger Things. I would get a big kick out. I watched it tonight, and we got to that episode. And she was painting a mini when they came knocking at the door, so she had to put it down. Well, or whatever. She had actually one of those. She had a setup where she actually was looking through one of those the stand magnifiers. I was so happy to see that. You had a person of color and a she who was painting the minis, and I'm like, I was so happy to see that representation. Actually, maybe I'll make this a different color. I think I will make this gold though up here. I needed to touch it up anyway, so. No, that's okay, Ben. It's okay. I'm like. It is such a good. I tell you what, it's a good show. I really like Stranger Things. Especially being a kid in the '80s. I mean, it hits so many things that are relevant to me. Love the show. The other show I'm watching, other than Critical Role, which I'm always watching, Exandria Unlimited was amazing. That was almost hard to watch, but it was so. At the same time, also, it was amazing. It was so good. The other show I'm watching too right now. Oh my God, I cannot keep my hand up here. So the other show I'm watching too right now is The Orville. And that's another one. Oh my gosh, it is so top notch. I was listening to the soundtrack of the latest episode. The music really caught my attention. And I'm like, that is a soundtrack that John Williams would be proud of. I mean, it's definitely sounded a bit like his style of music. I know he didn't write it, but as my favorite, so to speak, version of Star Trek, even though it's not Star Trek, that's my favorite version ever of any of those type of shows. Oh, doing all golden. Maybe I need to throw a rainbow in there somewhere too. I'll figure that out. I could do rainbow colored strings. I think part of what's going on, I keep picking this thing up. Bunny and I are watching, what are you watching? Deep Stage 9. Oh, okay, yep. My hubby was watching that too. But now he's into, since they just released it, although they release it one episode at a time, he's watching Westworld too. I think I'm going to make this both purple and magenta. I could use I have a smaller brush. But yeah, it's a challenge. I can always touch it up. Nose! Dandy Bagel! Oh my god! Hey guys! Dandy Bagel is that person who came by my table and painted his first mini 6 years ago, and now is such a good painter. Oh, you know what? How did I miss that? I did the show and tell, and somehow I didn't go back far enough. I thought I already... Oh. Well, I mean, you made me blush. You almost made me cry. I mean, because it meant so much to me that I said, you take it to a new degree. You take it to a degree that I never expected. I did not think anyone was ever gonna, actually start their own painting events. But you know what? Now that you're here, now I gotta go look. Damn it, because somehow I missed it. I am gonna add a terrain channel for you at some point. Don't worry, I have not forgotten. Work has been just crazy. Maybe something in the... Sometimes I forget what the hell I did and didn't. Didn't you post in here? Oh, wait, you did. Alright, you know what? No. I probably did show them off earlier this week. That's right. I think I showed them off on Monday. But I'm going to show them off again right now. What time is it? Oh, wow. Where was that? Discord. So, here was his first mini. It is somewhat chipped because I think of the plastic, and you had to bring it home, and I don't think it survived the tripper well. You know what? When I really look at this, and I ignore all, the fact that you have some damage on it, it's actually quite good, especially that eye. I mean, the eye is really good on this dandy, or bagel. I don't know what you want to be. You know, it's actually very cleanly painted. It's actually not bad. But we go from that to this in 6 years. Eric, well, I mean, I try to make it a habit. I'm bad at calling Crimson Kevin. I did show this off the other night. I do remember. This is Eric or Dandy's or Bagel's latest, and it's the shit. It's awesome. That base is amazing, and he's standing there up there with his snacks. Always gotta have snacks, right? Well, I love this. I love it so much. And what a progression. If I cut back out between those two minis. Just amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Come on. There we go. Fun story too. The snacks are because the NPC I made for her is a bartender that takes care of our party. But it was oh, so you added the snacks? You added the snacks in. That's too perfect. By the way, perfect. See, I frame my, I do have a name. This is the Painted Hero Tavern. So, you know, it's like Cheers. For those of you who remember the show, where everybody knows your name. Especially if you talk on here. I try to remember everybody. So this, I got it put together. You saw this at PortCon. I got it put together. Probably shouldn't have done it, but I did. Why? What? What? What do you mean I can step up my game? For what? Fabulous. It is. Alright, if I do say so myself. I'm happy with it. Obviously I gotta do a lot more. As I said, I'm very happy with it. Actually, I'm going to change this color up to the other purple. They're slightly different. Sometimes it's tricksy to figure out how to hold this. So basically I have another 15 minutes to stream. However, I do have a channel point reward if people want me to stay on longer. Otherwise, we will pick someone to raid. There's Kaylee Larson and the Black Christie. And Wicked Mini Painting. It's out there. I can't raid Gareth tonight like I usually do. Because he is on vacation. You know, how dare he go on vacation? Are you talking about this guy? Oh, the orb hanging on the back? I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, there are these, which I'm pretty happy with. You know what? I always feel I have to step up my game. I'm not there yet. I'm not a gold medal level painter. I may never be a gold medal level painter. I'm a silver medal level painter, and that's not bad in its own right. Trying to get the sides of these little things. Oh, the jet booster blue thingy. Yeah, these. I'm happy with the way those came out. Lord knows how many streams are going to take me to finish this. I'm hoping not too many. But there's a lot of little fiddly bits and details on these, on the guitar and the pieces that I added tonight. So yeah, there's the back. With sort of a Kiss-inspired skull there too. Because why not? Same things in the guitar itself too, which I have to figure out how I'm going to do. This is a really good piece. This is a really excellent sculpt. And they still make it, so everybody can get one. Oh, there are 6 strings. Haha. I do have to fix that down there. I think when I was gluing it, I mucked it up. But like I'm doing before, I'm basically sketching it, you know, putting in the colors here. This thing I'm going to paint something else. I'm also going to look at the box art and see what that is. Still find little bits and bobs that part of it is the clear magenta doesn't cover super well, but I think that's part of the point of it. It's supposed to be translucent. But I love the color, so it's the most magenta of the magenta paint. Most magenta paint. Oh, you got the thing. I will go check that link out in a moment. Basically, the little thing that the this piece goes into. I say if anybody plays guitar, you'll know what that is, or at least electric guitar. Oh, I think I see something else too. A whammy. It probably is a whammy bar. I don't know the. Well, I think is it the fret bar where all the strings are sitting on? Right, the fret's part on the string. See, at least I understood that one. He may be right because I don't know. I just don't know a lot about electric guitars. I've played acoustic ones. Which is probably why I know what the fret, what the fret bar is. Also should paint this little piece here too. I love the fact he's finally starting to come together. Felt like he took forever. I'm still working on him. I mean, my hand is like literally sticking to the cloth. That's why it keeps moving around. Let's see. I could take it down, but I don't want to. Oh, I want to look for one a little black. A little pure black. If I can get out of the bottle. I got the awesome pokey stick. Also try to pop out some of the dried paint too, to make it a little easier. I hate it when I know I've got the clog fixed and yet it still doesn't want to come out. So I said, once again, I'm sort of base coating all these areas in. Actually, that probably should be gold. It's about that time. I don't want to go. I do and I don't. I think I'm going to paint the strings in rainbow colors. There, I want to paint this part too. So I'm doing a little base coat of black on these, but I'm going to do it silver. And on that, I'm going to do the bullets in it silver. I have my gold paint out. Nice and handy. Sometimes you really have to flip these around and figure out exactly where the edge of the raised area is, and where that raised area ends. So, alright, so I said I'm just finishing up a few little things here that I want to clean up before I call it a night. So I don't forget. God damn it. Because, you know, I'm getting old and senile and I'll forget this stuff. Still finding. Alright, gotta fill that in. So just doing a few little touch-ups. And I'm gonna call it a night. Yeah, I'm going to do this little spot too. Part of the rubber suit. That's the thing, I could go all night probably, because I really love painting piece. See, another spot I missed. Sorry, that's me. Alright. Really? I put paint on there. No white spots. Alright. Alright, I want, if anybody has anything to say, there are three, let's see. This could be anybody chat, whether you've chatted or not. We could visit, we're definitely rating somebody. So either we could go to Kaylee Larson, or we could go to Wicked Mini Painting or the Black Christie. Or if anybody's got a suggestion, I will go to that. I will raid that streamer. But I need a, but give me a suggestion. Oh. I'm warm. I get warm in this room. Otherwise, I'm just gonna... Maybe I'll go to Kaylee Larson. She is so much fun. I said, speak now or forever or hold your peace. Let's see. Oh. So I don't know. That's okay. So, here's one thing. If you start popping on our streams, we always... Well, why don't I move that down here? Usually what happens at the end is we always raid somebody. I mean, some people don't, but a lot of painters do. So you'll start getting to know painters. Actually, maybe I will do to Kaylee Larson. She is so much fun. She's doing right. Alright, I'm going to her then. So, as I like to end with, oh my god, I can't see. Kelly _ actually, no. Lowercase K. Either hang out, check out her stream, give her a follow. I think you follow me. Hey, if anybody's still around, if you like what I do and you don't follow me, give me a follow. That way you know when I go live. Although I could just tell you, the next time I am live will be Saturday. 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and it'll be giveaway Saturday, where I'll be giving away this lovely Space Marine, which I will fill in the other spots. And I'll be giving away 2 of these nifty painting holders. Here's a little close-up, and here's the whole shot. I will be doing it through the whole stream. I'm only on for 2 hours, so I'll probably give these away. Probably do these in the first hour, and I'll do a half hour each, and then the Space Marine being the last, will be the last hour. So that's Saturday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time, so tune in then. Then I'm also on Monday nights at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, and that goes about 2 hours, and usually I can either go overtime, or I'll raid into somebody, and then Wednesdays, usually I raid into Garrett's Friedmar, but the Rube went on vacation. So, okay, so let me actually do this. Kaylee, no, it's an _ Carol Larson. Kayle, make sure I spell it right. I want to thank you guys all for tuning in. Thank Friendly Pyro and Friendly Pyro, I know they're not here. Because they needed dinner. God, of course raiders usually tend to raid and run, but, and I totally get that. After you've been on for a couple hours, you tend to need a break. But somebody can thank them on my behalf for raiding me. But huge thanks to them. Thanks for the follow, Bintroll. And it's so good to see you. I hope I see you around a bit more, and I keep working on those Necrons. And I think that's it. Let's hit the raid button. And if you don't, just go along and follow her if nothing else. But she is a joy. So, have a lovely evening. And as I like to say, hopefully I'll see you on Saturday. And happy painting.
Mel to skip the dreaded line. Yeah.